What's up, everybody? Tall Hiker here. I got another gear review for you. Today I've got the 6 Moon Designs Lunar Solo ultralight backpacking tarp tent. This is 24 ounces. That is the guylines, everything basically but stakes. 3-season tent. It sleeps 1 person plus gear. In a pinch, you could probably squeeze 2 people in here. I have a 7-year-old son I slept in there with. There was enough room for both of us, no problem. Maybe a dog. You need 6 stakes to go with this tent. It does not come with stakes. You need at least 6 stakes. If you're tall like me, I'm 6'6", you will need 8 stakes to go with it, and you'll see when I set it up. Now, I've seen a lot of other reviews on this tent. I've seen someone that was 6'2" review this tent and said that they are the absolute largest size person that will fit in the tent. I've seen another video review where somebody was 6'4" and said that they barely fit, and absolutely they are the biggest size person that will fit in it. Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm 6'6", and I fit in it no problem. This isn't like your standard tent. Depending on how you set it up, depends on a lot to do with how much space that you have. Floor is 40D silicone nylon. Canopy is 30D silicone nylon. There's mosquito netting, 20D ultralight no CM netting. Let's see, it's got 1 vestibule, 1 entrance, requires 1 trekking pole, or you could get a 48-inch fixed aluminum pole if you're not a trekking pole user to support this tent. It is not a freestanding tent. 6 Moon Design website, the current prices of filming this video is $215. This tent does not come seam sealed, so you will have to seam seal it. Sill Net is a good seam sealer. You can also make your own with some silicone caulking and some mineral spirits. This is an awesome tent. I used this on the Smokey Mountain solo backpacker trip I did earlier in the year in the spring. There's a video. I just came back from my Appalachian Trail trip. 30 miles on the Appalachian Trail, 3 days. This is the tent I used exclusively then. I wanted to use it a few times before I did a review on it to really get a feel for the tent. So it's really what you're getting. It's a pretty doggone good deal. Give me a couple minutes here and I'll come back and I'll set this baby up and show you how it works. Alright. So you've got, these are some aluminum stakes. I've got a variety of different stakes in here actually. Comes in a stuff sack. Now you'll see here in a minute, but this is Dyneema. This is Dyneema fiber. This is what I use for my guy lines. It's very lightweight, thin cordage. This has like a break strength of like 500 pounds or something crazy. I forget exactly what it is, but I just happened to have some laying around. I added this. It did not come on the tent. If you're a tall person, you're going to need to guy out the ends, which you'll see here in a minute. So some of the features here, you get a vent. You get a vent here. The ends. These are what the ends look like. This is just like the Lunar Duo. This is a stretchy part. And then this is an adjustment point. Your stake goes through this loop. Your stake goes through this loop right here. You stake that down, and then this is an adjustment point. There's a nice little buckle. You can tighten it or loosen it. And then this is the flap that comes down. You've got some mesh. You got some mesh here. This is the floor. It's a floating floor, just like the Lunar Duro. And then you've got elastic. It attaches the floor corner and to the end flap attachment point. Every corner has this, with the exception of where the door is. So when you go to set this up, this is the door. You can see this is the inside of the door. It zips up. You want to make sure that the door is zipped shut. You want everything zipped shut before you go setting this up. Now, at the top of the door, you'll see there's a little sleeve right here. Right there. Your trekking pole, the sharp end of your trekking pole, is going to go into that sleeve, and then it stands up, and then the rest of this comes over top. You've also got your trekking pole goes in here. You've got this stakes the door down to hold the tent up. There's an attachment point right here. This is a line lock 6, very easy adjustment. That way you see what's going on. When I go to set this up, this is where I'm showing you now in advance so you can get an idea of what's going on in there. There's also a clip you can hang a light from. I never used this thing with a light. It's kind of short, you'll see in a minute. But now you want to, just to give you an idea, here is the door, only entrance, and you're going to lay this way. So you want either, you want it flat. If you're going to have one end is a little bit higher than the other, say this end is higher, you want your head to go down at that end. The way this zips open, only one side is entry. I believe it's this side. So for me, I want to put my head down at that end, so when you sit up, it's easier to get in and out of this end right here. If you set it up the other way, which I have done, you put your head in this end, it's really hard to get in and out of it because only one side opens up as a zipper, so you can only get in and out of this side. And you'll see that in a minute. So when you go to set the sucker up, you want to figure out which end's going to be your head in, which end's going to be your foot in, and make sure you get it set up accordingly. If you have some high winds, you want the wind pointed at the back of it if possible. It will spill the wind a lot better that way. Setting this up, you have to stake it out in a specific order. And I've actually got, these actually work good. If you can get a hold of these, this is an aluminum nail for gutters. Very lightweight, very strong. I have yet to bend one of these. Some of my aluminum stakes, like this, they bend real easy. So you want to loosen this all the way up, and you want to put your stake through it, down this side. Pull it out. Come to the back. Same thing. Loosen it all the way up. Put your stake in. This one you want to leave a little bit loose. You don't want to pull it real tight. So now I've got front two and the back middle. Now we're going to stake out these. Loosen these all the way up. Gently pull it back. Push down. Loosen it up. Same thing, put your stake in. Kind of pull it back. We got a trekking pole. You want 47 to 48 inches. If you're familiar with trekking poles, they are not measured out that way. They are in centimeters. So 120 centimeters. So I'm gonna set that on 120 centimeters. I'm just pulling it up and I put it right over it and I turn it to lock it. Yours might be different. The top is a twist lock. I'm going to set it to 120, cover it up just a little bit, and then lock it down. This is exactly 48 inches now. So we're going to take the business end, our trekking pole, all zipped up. Everything's zipped up. The door zipped up. The net zipped up. Grab the strap. All right, here's that flap. You slide the trekking pole in. You're going to make sure you get it in that flap. If you don't, it's not going to be good. You're going to go right through the rest of this. Because what I like to do is I'll grab it, put it in there, pull the, this is what we're going to stake out. Loosen this up a little bit. And I'll grab the strap and I'll hold it like that. Now I've got the strap and I've got the trekking pole all with my one hand. Take your other hand, flip it all over, and you can see there's the trekking pole going in right there. Pull that over, and you'll see there's a, I'll show you here in a second. There's a little grommet place. And I let go of the trekking pole. I still got the line. I'll pull this down. And I've got my stake ready. And what I like to do is kind of gives you an idea where the top's going to be. That's probably not bad right there. Stick it down. Now, reach up under here. I'm going to tighten the adjustment point. This is a pressing nut. The plastic little is a pressing nut. This, it slides up and down, but if you grab a hold of it and pull real hard, it does not move. Now, only the right side of this door is the only side that's zippered that's open. You'll see that in a second. So you have the option of securing one side or the other. I tend to opt for the side that there's no screen on. So I'm going to attach that. So, pull it down so that it's tight. Now, you can kind of see what we've got so far. Now you can see some of these points need to be adjusted a little bit. So if you pull on this, it gets a little bit tighter. Tighter. Go around here and tighten them up a little bit. Now this, This isn't too bad. Let's see. As you can see, if I pulled this stake out and moved it over, it's going to tighten this up. See how we got that? This one's a little cattywampus here. Pull this out, straighten it up. We're looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Alright, now, if you are 6 feet and under, you're done. You're good to go. If you're over 6 feet, you're going to really want to take these. I just got a little loop tied in the end. It's got a little loop tied in the end. You want to take those extra 2 stakes and you're going to tie it down like that and give you some more headroom. Well, there's one on both ends. Now the other thing about this tent, if you've got a couple of trees, there's a loop on top. I've never tried this, but there's a loop on top so that you could tie a ridge line from 2 trees and have that support it, and you don't need a tracker pole or any kind of pole. I guess you could get a stick and cut it the size and use a stick. I don't know how comfortable I would feel with a stick. You don't know if it's going to break or how sturdy it is, but this, you can kind of take it and roll it up out of the way. We got it set up. I got one of the doors open. This other door will actually roll back like that. Kind of fighting off the rain here. As you can see, we got it pitched kind of tight to the ground here. Get a vestibule. You can put your gear in here, put your backpack. I usually throw a couple bottles of water, depending on this side opens. Zip to there. Yeah. So there's your opening, and then this is your screen. This does not open. You've got ventilation all the way around the bottom. I just used this tent, and of course it's raining right now. Very nice tent. Plenty of room here. Let me open up this to the side. Like this. Back. So what I like to do is take my loop I already got, put my stake in it, and I pull it back, and just find that angle I get the most space, and just stick it down in there and leave it up a little bit. See, it's going to give you some more space right here. Other nice thing about using the yellow Dyneema is it's very bright. Alright. All staked out. He's taking a quick trip around the block here. This is where I like to put my head at this one end. Now, as you can see, I'm 6'6", and I got plenty of space. Plenty of space here. Lots of space over here. Plenty of room down here at my foot end. I got room at my head end. Room to sit up here, a little bit of space over my head. This is for if you have an aluminum pole, you can put one end in here and then the other end at the top. This is for the trekking pole. This just wraps around the bottom. Hopefully. Got plenty of space over here. Usually my pad and everything comes to about right here, and then I've got extra space over here. Get ventilation all the way around. Head space is a little cramped. That's the only thing that I could say that I don't care about this tent. If you're a back sleeper and you're on I usually sleep on a big thick pad, I still got plenty of room. But to wake up in the middle of the night and the tent it's not touching you, it's kind of in your face, but it's not, you're not going to hit it. You can sleep on your side, I sleep on my stomach. You've got plenty of room. The only thing is you've got this thing is somewhat close. So that's about, well, my head on the pad is about right there. It's about a 4-inch thick pad. And I've still got plenty of space. And you got plenty of space to move around. Very high quality. As you can see, it's been raining. Let you guys see what it looks like with the vestibule down. It looks like with the one of the doors down. So go ahead and knock the other one down. Oh, here's an accessory pocket right here. I usually put my car keys, wallet, something you don't want to lose. Nice little pocket. Alright, so here's inside the tent, both doors shut. Shoes, sit right there. If it's raining, your shoes stay dry. Plenty of space over there for your bag. One side zipper door. Plenty of airflow. You can actually set it up where you get a little bit deeper bathtub floor. You have to adjust the straps. Very nice tent. Excellent for the money. Time making this video was $215 for a 24-ounce ultra lightweight backpacking shelter. I have not had any problems with condensation, zero. If you do get some condensation problems, you want to make sure that you've got enough distance down here between the bottom of the tent and the ground. If you've got a good space, I've got probably 5 inches of space going around here right now. That is what you want. Nice. And if you've got a spot that's kind of low, you can take a little stick and stick a stick under there and prop it up. Works great. Key to getting this thing set up is to loosen these straps up as much as they go. Set it up, and you want to try to keep them as long as possible, and that gives you more distance. It's not a freestanding tent. It doesn't set up. It's a little more complicated to get it set up, but after you do it a couple times, it's very easy. After setting Lunar Duo up several times and then getting the Lunar Solo for myself on solo trips, very easy. Once you kind of get the hang of it, you can go from one to the next, and it's no big deal. It's really all right, everybody. That was my review of the 6 Moon Designs Lunar Solo. There is a LE limited edition. It's 30 ounces, 6 ounces heavier. It has a little bit heavier duty floor. I don't see any issue with this version. Some people want to put a ground cloth down to protect the floor. I've used this thing in all kinds of conditions. I just put it straight down. If you're going to carry a ground cloth to protect the floor, you might as well be carrying a heavier tent. In my opinion, it's a waste of time. Make sure there's no rocks or anything sharp that you're putting down. Clear off the ground before you put it down, and there's no problem. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below. If you like the video, give it the old thumbs up. If there's another video you'd like to see me do, throw it in the comment section. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. Again, thank you for watching.